Hello everybody, Boyko is here, so PLO would be here as well. Yeah, I think we would continue our challenge today and mostly put attention to the Russian cash 200. I had pretty nice weekend, so ready to work, to play. Had some thoughts during the weekend about the strategy and would try to implement it during the challenge as well. So yeah, let's go. Without further ado, let's open the tables and go to the action. What we have. I have played today already 2 sessions, each of around 1 hour. It was regular tables. So the action was not too bad. Not too bad at this. Like to compare for the last few weeks. And so let's see how many entries do we have today. Okay. So here we are. GG Poker. And there's actually crazy amount of table on 500. Oh, I see one recreational from Poker Stars there. Okay, so we have 32 entries. I think I would start with the 3 tables. And if it would be not enough for me, so I would add something. I would add one extra. So let's go. Let's go. Just fold. Hi Andreas. Happy to see you today. And yes, I would probably can't do say well hail for you as well. Yes, today I would mostly focus on Russian cash probably. Maybe if it would be some of the best tables on on GG or other places. Other poker platforms. So how are you doing, Andreas? How is your Monday? Monday. He had aces. Wow. Okay. Just aces. Can't choose. Good luck. Thank you. Duina 500 USD. Det går vi. Det går vi, Kentus. Kentus. Jeg tror det vil bli kun i Bedbit jackpot, så andre vi kan vinne bare på EV. This is close, short here, but I still think we can open this. Easy call. So let's see what the opponent does. Against spot we can't call. So meanwhile we have here, yeah, not enough. And against spot I think we have just easy. Easy peasy. 60%. Let's go it twice. Nope. Okay. So good start. Good start for us. This hand actually close. I would 3-bet and would check it later in the solver world. Six kings probably to the muck. Yeah, the short isn't good on the big blind. On the button, sorry, but we can take that risk. And this one can call, can just go with this 20 bigs. It wouldn't be too many flops where I would fold it. Maybe even on ace, I could peel him. Yeah, on an ace it would be not the best. I always surprised how they can have aces always with these 20 big blinds. Like, how it's possible? Just always aces. Man. I think this is a check and this one a little bit too weak. Yeah. So yeah, here in Russian cash time banks are much more smaller, I believe, or maybe I have them less compared to reg tables, so need to go faster. I think I can fold this. Like we would have a lot of better stuff to call. Here we open the cutoff again. Yeah, shorty on the big blind, not amazing, but this hand is okay to call 3-bet. Doing good. Had a session yesterday that went break even-ish. So all right, no crazy deep runs. How many tournaments do you play per session, Boom Race? And Kent, too, if I remember correct, you are playing Texas mostly, eh? Or I'm wrong? Um, oh, man, something wrong going on here. Let's try to steal anyways. And then just check. So stable, we can go both ways. Can bet, can check. Let's bet. He can potentially have aces pretty often here, yeah. But I still think we would peel one. The turn would be dicey against spot. So we need... Yeah, I think this is... How many? We have 9 plus 3, 12. So we have around 25, 26%. And we need around 33. We have a little bit back. Like, he mostly have aces. So... it's close one, pretty close. Okay, so if it's not aces, we are in a good shape. And his bet on the turn is kind of dicey one. So yeah, against that hand, we had enough, I believe. So first table, we bet flop, he check call us. I think I would try to go to the showdown. With this one. I cannot fold this on the river. I was considered to bluff my business on the turn, but it's a little bit too strong. I would bluff, well, most of my jacks. Weaker stuff. This is close between betting and checking. So without any diamond, without backdoor flush draw, I would check it back. Easy call on the turn. Potentially bluffs on the club. And this is bad hand to turn it into a bluff. I think we can do it with air and 6 or 9, some kinda. So here we raise against limp, check flop, call turn. So he just bought the river. Yeah, this is dicey one. Without pair, it looks not great. but I still believe we can even beat some value. Sometimes I wouldn't fold this. Easy raise here and here as well. So here I made this nuts. We have to check quite a bit in these positions against small blind. I think our hand is good with ace and king of spade. Looks drawn enough for me. So the left table is now dicey. I would try to go it through with my queen. Just call. And easy fold against raise. Here's I would probably just go half pot because I would be happy to value bet not only straights and some sets as well. And when I checked, I'm kinda up to the king jack most of the time. So potentially he could check raise, bluff something. I just track tournaments until when it gets later for me and always have 6-8 tables. Okay, so it's pretty, it's quite a bit of tables. So when if you go deep, when the last one could potentially finish, it's like 2-3 a.m. something like this. So this hand is interesting one. I think we can go with the 5. I think we can go 4 bet. Maybe with the 4 as well. This is a good flop for this hand. So let's go with this. Everybody loves this one. He calls just with the cutter. Oh man. So yeah, this is kind of important spot to check it for future because the big idea is that we have to fold the hands like this by our 4-bet with this hand. So yeah, in the future I would mostly just call against him if he doesn't fold the hands like that because he kinda maybe he decided to peel because it was cold caller, but still he just be crushed by my aces most of the time. So let's find this. Easy call here. It's a weird sizing. I would probably raise this. So this one is close. I would start with a bet. Easy check here. Now you have some showdown. Still with some showdown. Not the best one, but anyway. Looks soakish to try go with it. Okay, so let's continue. Let's see what's going on other sides. Like on the last week, it was some action. I was happy with it. Stars have just one table, 200. So I can go both way here. Let's bet against recreational. This one as well, because this is probably recreational, so I would bet. So now we have straight, so I would try go for three streets, just with not a big size in hand. Here I would fold. I stop Regen if I have high EV spot. Six, eight tables is when I don't have runs. If in the money in one tournament, I limit to 4-6 tables. Yeah, but it's kinda. I'm not. It's still kinda six, eight tables. Like if you. Oh, you have like you're kinda. If you have this gaming background, so it is. I believe multi-tabling is okay for you. But I still think like for the most people who playing for, I have to say not for fun, just for not professionally, not just the goal to earn money for living. I would say like this way. So it's I still believe like 8 tables. It's really a lot. So here, interesting stuff. I like usually we need a pair to go with this one, but I would go with this against one opponent. Oh, at least at least now. Yeah, so against that hand we run not so great, but still. I think we can give many pressure to other hands. It's our wrap. And sometimes we have fold equity. So this says jack is close between 3-bet and call. I would still 3-bet this, but this is close decision. So, do I want to bet range here? Probably not, so I would go for half pot. D-Hack, thank you for follow. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the team. And the easiest fault we say so harsh. I was actually kind of surprised that when I finished on Saturday, and we had I think it was around 120 followers, which is amazing. I'm happy for everyone. uh, yeah, thank you. Uh, and on today it was already like 127, so people somehow found me outside of the stream. Probably maybe from PokerNet, maybe something like that. I also have this. I still cannot start to make some normal videos to the YouTube. I just stream to two platforms and have saving streams on the YouTube, but still some follow like some followers are there as well. So maybe some people like, can found me from the YouTube as well. This is looks like too weak, and this I would peel. Uh, so here we can bet, can check, both fine. I still think we have to peel this. The river would be interesting one. Kings, queens. Interesting, because I think if I would bet, I would like, well, maybe kings would still call, I believe, but we would miss the queens. So this player is pretty crazy one, but I still think this hand is good enough. This is good flop, so we would run this. He would go. Okay, so he goes small, so maybe he would have even fold equity because he forbetted not only aces and these hands as well. Oh man. So he crushed me on the turn. Can we hit? Yep. Okay. Oh man, yes. So this he's really active one. I think this is a little bit too loose to squeeze. Need to, I think, like just perfect connected in 5 ways most of the time, and this table just check fold. This player looks pretty tight, so he would have a lot of kings, queens, maybe even aces in this deep. We have just absolutely nothing. And on right table, I think we can just fold this. We don't have nuts potential at all. The gutter, nuts gutter would be even better, I believe, to call the. At least we can hit. The nuts on the turn, and when it's multi-way, we just need this equity to the nuts. So he is recreational. This is fold. This is raise. Okay. So let's go small on the flop. So on the queen, we should check quite a bit, but I don't know who is this player, so I would still go and bet. Against him. This is interesting one against that sizing. I would 3-bet. And easy fold against 4-bet. So let's see these aces. And that aces, these aces and that aces. So yeah, this is super strong here on the right. And on the left is pretty close. Don't think that I would go. I won't go full range here, so I would check. Maybe I could still. The turn is pretty close already. He kinda insta-bet. Yeah, I would fold this on the river. The turn was close. He just bought into us. I think this one we can fold. Don't think that he is quite balanced with his sizing on the flop. That was a good one, Andreas. Yeah, Venus Williams play hard, like so, like no respect, no respect. And how do you like this half pot? How do you like this half pot and call race as well? Thank you, Dhek. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it for your kind words. Welcome. I haven't seen you before. Have you just follow us? So if you have any questions, welcome to the chat. Oh, you just follow me. Oh, so yeah. So, so now now I understand why I haven't seen you. Um. Yeah. I think I would go with this one even against this action. So good luck for us. Oh, okay. This is not amazing, but let's see. A skin. Okay. Dimer. What we need? We need something. We can please crush. We need 5. Give us. This is some like people just go here with everything. 5, please. Yeah, we lose for all of them. But it's interesting to see how much equity. I think should be probably close to the head in that hand. So just go. Let's go. Let's run it. So this Venus Williams is really active one, and it is, I think, few more. One is Valverde. I don't remember where is he from, but he is really active as well. And it was few more guys who just like over all lions. Even KTO cannot fight with them. So even KTO strategy doesn't work. I think we still have to peel this and fold this on the turn. So party is quite empty, just one table, 100 PLO, and that's it. So I'm not missing something there. Actually, it was a question on the PokerNet forum that maybe it would be profitable for me to play rec tables 500 plus compared to grind this Russian cash. And I believe that it is true, but there are no many 500 plus. There are in some on the GG at this moment, but I still looking. They are not so kinda amazing. So I think it would be more profitable, but I really enjoy this format as well. So it's probably not only about the money. And the other things is that it is a really great place to study the game. So this is just really, really good. Place to study the game. I decided to give up on the turn. Potentially can continue, but don't really know he's this player. So like on the GG, it's kinda five regulars on 500 and one recreational with 10 big blinds. So this is kinda this is too weak for multi-way, especially for four-way spot. Even for the cheap price, would be tough to do something out of the position without not suit. This is looks okay on the right, especially with recreational on the big blind. I yes, this is could be one of crazy guy as well. So left table probably check range against regular. So he bets flop, bets turn, pot river. I would peel this. So I think it was KTO check call. No, not KTO. It was just GTO. So KTO it would be without flush. But without flush we would lose, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, we would lose too 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 stronger to pair. Oh, like we will lose for Jack 9 just yeah. Something like that. So here I open from the small blind. On this low Broadway, we mostly happy to check like close to the full of our range and just call with two backdoor flush draws. Right table is dicey one against recreational. Not sure what to do against him. Would try to give some pressure. The river is close. So he kind of like we're losing for queen 7 for kings. So I would bet most of my kings and aces, but ace queen is just close to bet and check. Okay, so he's just took one. His bet actually is okay. This hand is 4 bet against short stack and maybe even against full stack as well. Amazing. Yeah, this is 78, 78 people and can you check? Oh, you probably don't have, you don't know all the players. I would try to check how many recreationals actually there. I would bet my queen here. So they have. I found already two recreationals with 20 and 40 big blinds. One is a pretty deep one, this Conair, but I remember, I believe this player is from Blocker Stars. He's playing there as well. So even he's recreational, but he is not completely. He understand a lot, and he even can beat this like some regulars with his style. So he's not the candy. He's not the candy. And let's see more. So nothing more than another one here as well. Here as well. So it's okay. So here is kind of something like the third one. The fourth one here. The fifth. So yeah, it's around 5 for recreation. It's not too bad, but still like the half of the tables. It's kind of about rec fightings. RN. So this one probably fold. I wouldn't bluff this without without heart. Ten big blind, min buy-in is annoying. Yeah, but it is the reality. So we can just accept it and do it our best. So here I decided to bet in the multi-way. He calls and insta check back the turn. Like, yeah, maybe it's a little bit too loose on the river. These two pairs can bet, can check as well. No big deal. Does the legit KTO play? So the river is close. We don't block any straight, and he kind of ripping straights mostly here. 4-5, 5-9, 10-9. So I would really happy to hold at least one blocker to call this. Maybe even 8 could be better, so he can potentially value bet some 8 plus like 2 pairs with an 8 and blocker to the straight. So I would fold this and would even peel some 1 pair, but with the blockers to the straight, which is trying to wrap. This is dicey one already against pot. This is dicey one. We have a gutter and no even future blockers. So I would fold this. Not sure. I think Timisk can give the right question about this hand. Hello, Timisk. Hello. uh, yeah, I want I want to give more pressure. Yeah, how you wrote it is correct. But like still follow mostly GTO. And if I'm wrong, how to say, not wrong, if I would find that opponent would overfold, so I would go to KTO. KTO strategy. So yeah, I think we have to use our potential to press the spots where we have the blockers or range advantage and other stuff. So let's see how I can do it, and you can check me. You can check me. So here I check back the flop. Looks okay. Bet the turn with strips, and the right one. Let's bet power Jackson ace. So we are quite to the top of our range here with our 4. Call this one, and I wouldn't fall this on the river. So yeah, this is over aggression. So, Kakeru, is it your friend? Oh yeah, Dusty. Yes, this Dustyville. Yeah, now I understand which hand have you rode before. But I actually quite like his line with check 9, I believe, yeah, and on the river. This is an interesting one. Let's raise him. And on the river, I think on the blank, I have to say, on the river under lower than Jack, he would check it back because he has quite a bit of showdown. But on the queen, there is not too many, I still imagine, but still some. So maybe it is a little bit overplay with Jack 9. There are also the ones who buy in for 10 big blinds and struggle to play 5 big blind. I think this is really deep strategy D hack, so I wouldn't try to understand this. uh, 10, 6, 7, 5. I think this is still a 3 bet, so Timisk should know this one as well. I think against cutoff we can 3 bet this. It's like pretty close, I believe, but still could be. So it's nice to hit the 4. We can start bet this one. Actually, it is interesting. Yeah, let's bet. So, yeah, not the greatest against check raise, so I would just fold. My 4, no big deal here. And this is one. I'm not really want to bluff my jack here. And potentially, like with 5, maybe I would be more happy. And the river probably fold. With 10 and 8. It's kinda. Yes, wait. uh, this is interesting one. 5-3, 5-8. I would fold. But close one, I think we can peel. Ace 10-3 with C pot on double flush draw board is easy fold. Thank you. What do you think if we would have a couple of blockers to the flush so we can bluff some flushes river? Would we call more that hand? So just we need a live equity with flush draws. So here he leads the flop, checks the turn. I think check back would be okay. Just one big blind. Okay, let's call. Yeah. Kitty, good strategy with units, yes. um, So here I open small blind, maybe a little bit too loose, but the player looks quite passive. I decided to play check call, and the turn I think this is okay to just rip it in. So similar hand, but not similar river. So this 10 I would bet on the flop. We don't have too many background. And this actually could be pot fault turn without like just weak top 2. Ten 6 5 4 double isn't a 3-bet button with a cutoff. You like this hand's class too much. I would have you checked it in the solar because I think especially against cutoff it could be just with a small V, but I am not sure. Oh, maybe with a 7. Maybe with a 7. So now he just go by pots. Okay. So let's get to the showdown. Okay. Yeah, I think he can bet this on the turn. With ace 10 3 on king jack with support turn prop, having a nuts flusher blocker is bad. You take away your opponent's bluff range. That's my understanding. So there is not much value in having the blocker and bluffing river when check to in on heat only happens 1/4 of the time. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Now KTO could be like we have it's interesting one. This could be overdoing, but I would still try. KTO. KTO is real. KTO is real. So here we check it through. I think I would pot the river. I really not I not don't really interest into rebet even straights, maybe. Yeah, it's pretty important on this king jack double flush draw to check bet, check bet, check bet, check quite a bit of top set and some weak top two pairs as well to protect our chicken range. Then we can have some freedom on the turn. Just call against spot. So Daniel is quite a bit, but I still think I would peel this and peel the river. Hmm. So let's. This is, should be mostly a bet. Okay, let's bet. I was thinking to give him a rope, but like this is just a premium. I would have enough other uh, trips to check it back. So right, left table is close for me between calling and three betting. If I'm not wrong, this uh, triple suited likes to call. Maybe it was triple suited to the king. I'm not sure. The river is interesting one. So he's under the gun. Mm. Okay, so he even value bet aces. Okay. We can. But like 5-way. Nice 10-10. 9-8. uh, thank you, Kakero. Thank you. Key is is Kakero. Kakero can explain all have transcriptions of it. Yeah, this is correct. Actually, it would work on the turn with our queen, queen, queen. So like it's no, how I understand it, like we have GTO where we have balance strategy, and Kakarot is like next level of over balance aggro strategy. Now it's easy call. Against short one, it was close one. So I saw that he don't rebet double suited kings. And that's why I would try to steal this on the right. This looks like check back. We kinda don't need protection without straight draw. Looks not great, but I think I would peel. The river is interesting one. So like he bets and now check. I wouldn't have a lot more worst hands here. So let's give pressure. So another KTO play, I believe. Okay, so here we have aces. But just blinds we got. This is probably okay. This one as well. This one for sure, but this is closey. Closey posy. So probably recreational and just fold. That's a bad our gut shot here. And fold against spot race. And this one. So he checks back the flop. Now he raised the turn. Okay, I don't think that we want to raise him back. But this one is interesting. I would have another bluffs, but still. How much sets he would have here? Not many. So here I opened under the gun. Let's check it through. So eights, it's not a big showdown, showdown value, I believe here. Let's bet. Insta folds. So this one could sometimes bet, sometimes check. Let's check this one. And here, I think without... this is close one. This is close. With backdoor flush draw, I would call easily, but without a little bit close for me. Here we open from the MP, small blind call, big blind call, flop, check back. It's okay, maybe can potentially bet this one as well on the flop. I would maybe more likely to bet with 5 or 6 and without backdoor flush draw. Turn just pot looks standard. Yeah, and this this recreational Conair, which I talked about previous, that he's really like how to say it, he's really understands the game, even playing like too loose and too many hands. So like he has like 400 big blinds, and the most wait list to his table. Oh, this is interesting one. So we have a gutter. This is just a fold. This is close one. Okay, this is enough. Good percents for us. So like he has the most biggest wait list, and but I believe the most of Rex don't understand that he is he's tough. I believe it was the time that he like he playing 500, and it was the time I believe when he ran it hard, so he was grind enough money to shot 5k. I believe it was something like that. So yeah, he is capable. So his range is strong, but I would try to double barrel here. Yeah, I think 2 times would be. Let's try. I believe I wouldn't bluff this on the river, but the flop and turn looks okay. Does okay? Was it okay, Jimisk? Or not? So here we go on the small blind with our kings, check through the flop. This is interesting turn. Okay. Now let's try. Go to the showdown. Okay, so this player decided not to bluff his aces with recreational. I don't know how good it is. So we shouldn't fold too many kings, but I think this is one of it. So unfortunately, we don't have more Vanus Williams in the pool. I actually would start bluff my king of spade on this flop. Would be tough. Go to the showdown with my queens. Yeah, and now just probably bet. The river would be okay. Okay, so we probably save some money. I sent you crazy no limit hand on Instagram, by the way. Who is waitlisted? Uh, this is a table where one Canadian recreational player, Conair, his nickname, so he has like 6 waitlist players against him, and he has more than 400 big blinds. So yeah, like how I told you, he's not a sweet candy. He's pretty smart, and even with his wide ranges, he give a lot of pressure. Um, so easy fold this rainbow stuff. So let's check your hand in Texas. Uh, it was it was KTO Texas strategy. Yes, Kakero. KTO Texas strategy. KTO VC KTO. Okay, so here we have a trips. It's just a call. Okay, now we have a boat. I think the price was quite okay when it's 4-way. We have some connectivity. Let's see the action and the river. We can go both ways. Can be bet big. Let's bet big. So I would go here on the right one. Without gutter would be more tough. And the turn is, I think I'll just rip it in. So he folds queens. Wow. Um, it wasn't KTO fault. Yeah, this is nothing special. And let's see the left one. Just check fold probably. Against min raise, looks like easy call. Against big size, I would potentially fold. So yes, against bet I would fold. If he checks, I probably would bet my king of hearts. Okay, so the hand. Kakero is nines on the button against big blind in the tournament. Let's play this. Check back the flop. So I have one more interesting hand. So here, this spot's always dicey when it's blank on the turn. So we don't have extra outs. And sometimes we have to bet this. Let's bet this time. This is interesting one. This is really interesting one. Can I really bet this? So like he don't have a lot of two pairs here like ever. And he don't have many 5-6 and ace-5. So it's a little bit over the line, I believe. But I feel that I am almost like not always ahead, but pretty often. Okay, so Kakeru's KTO9s against ace4. Flop 5-5 deuce. Check bet and here ace. Okay. This one just. I think I would still peel this. Maybe bluff on the river. Yeah. Let's do it. So here is, yeah. Oh man, so so here. And wow, you had like okay, it was 400 big blinds deep. Wow. Yes, Hacker. So that was Finnish player, yeah. So he understands the concepts of the KTO. He's really understands the concepts. So this is not interesting. Let's switch to this one. Pretty deep stacks. And yes, the flop would be easy. Just put as much money as possible. Did you have some how to say it, like dynamic with this Finnish player before that he goes so crazy with ace-4 against you, Kakero? I think you showed him your KTO before, so he understand who is against him. This is unfortunately 9-6. So here I 3-bet and call 4-bet. Not sure about this, but let's just see the hand. Oh, we are without music. let's start the music. Or maybe Maybe it is better without music. I don't know. Because usually I'm playing without just starting it for the stream. Okay, I also had waitlist in start of PLO 6 journey, but not really anymore. Which stakes do you consider to jump if it would be the action bomb race? Weak wrap. This one actually close. Against regular, I think I can even fold. The wrap, I don't think that we can fold even it is a weak one. So let's call, and the turn is so dicey one. Oh man. This is really dicey. He checks back. Like I don't need to bluff this. So let's go to the showdown. And okay. This hand is close between calling and 3-betting. Timisk, you know better, I believe. So this I would bet on the flop, just blockers. Turn, probably check back without deuce of 4. And dicey river. Pretty dicey one. Looks like we can bluff this one. But blocking able. I don't really like to bluff this hand. I don't know why, but I felt like we can run to something strong. No? KTO turn. Just KTO turn. And just check it back. Um... 200 big blinds deep in GG Master, 150 best tournament of the week. Okay. So this is like Thunder Million on stars, something like this, I believe. Just fold this one. No dynamic, no. Was a bit early. Okay. So I don't know. I think especially for the tournaments, like we really don't need to to use a lot of KTO strategy, especially on the beginning levels. So it's a little be a really weird hand. I think this is a good hand to bet on the flop. So it would be probably one bet and give up with this hand. PLO 6 cash is on a break now. I don't check the lobby. Do you waiting for a big score in the tournament and then go back to the PLO 6? Andreas, I only jump in if you or the friends are in the pool. It's fun to play together on the same tables. Yes, it's for sure. It's fun. I might play some 50-50 PLO at Nordic, so I was told it was pretty soft last time. Oh, actually, about Nordic, so I have talked with my wife, my brilliant wife, as about this trip. So yeah, we decided that I wouldn't go with the family, but I probably would go at least for 1 day for this cash, maybe for 2, I'm not sure. And it would be probably Friday or Saturday. It was, I believe, the 8th or the 9th of May. So Andreas, if you would be there, it would be cool to see you. I don't know, I still how to say, like I probably decided that I would go, but I don't plan how I would do it. I still consider I'm like, I don't know, it's like not so far away from the Newland, so I have 2 options. Just take a train, go to the Copenhagen, so grind this cash to the late night, and then take the train back to the Newland, and or just rent apartment for 1 night and maybe grind Friday or Saturday as well. It's, yeah, something like this. This is close. So okay, so here we flop second nuts plus set. You can potentially... Yes, it's a freeze out, basically Sunday million. You haven't played. Check call turn. The river is interesting one. This is close. Can bet, can check. Without backdoor not flush draw, I would mostly check this. The backdoor not flush draw is a little bit another story. And check calling twice. So he looks pretty strong with his bets. What a river. So Jack 10 gets there and King he's probably still there. I don't think that I would fold this. So Jack 10, yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Here we have a nuts with a small redraw. Not the best one. So I have peel. And river still probably just pot. Even with 6 high flush. Yep. I don't know, at some point I will jump in pool again, but now focus is at MTT. Would you play it today as well, MTT? This is fold, this is top set. I still think I would check range on this board. The turn is bad for our range, so we wouldn't have too many straights. The river is dicey one. I think small bet is much better than check call. And this, like, yeah, we have nuts flush blocker, but let's start with the check. 5-way, yeah. 5-way. So easy fold and go to the next hand. I will be there. Okay, so see you there, my friend. I like, if it would be nothing special happened, I would go to the serious Poker Nordic in Copenhagen. And just want to ask you, and here we should actually have the leading range. Just want to ask you, do, like, it is just the best way to buy chips in the cashier of Copenhagen Casino? Just we can use cards and that's it? So like, for example, if you like lose a stack, so you just go back to the casino and to the cashier and buy more chips, how it is actually working. So this is interesting one. I think with the 9 I would peel with an 8. Close one. So I can see that Timis leaves a chat, so he would know this. We have a lot of leads here, but this hand I don't think that we need to add. Just check. Check call. Okay, so he checks back. Oh, we would have a lot of 7x, 6x, flush draws. Quite a bit. Pretty strange hand. I still think I would check this. Pretty big bet. pretty big one. Ace-10 gets there. I think against that spot it is a call for us. Yeah, just Ace-10. Unfortunately. We lose that one on the river. I would check raise this. This is probably call. Interesting flop. Let's lead this one. Yeah, let's lead. So the left table, I would probably still check call. Okay, beautiful turn here, and now I 5-3. I think we can just pause this one. Maybe maybe I should not have the main, but right now Tyrants are probably not playing today. Okay, Quads is here. Let's check. Easiest to use cash for chips. So just like paper money? Do you saying about this? It's like it's not easy. So like I need to go to the ATM probably for it. There is a limit on using your card in casino. Okay. What's the limit? Do you know, Andreas? Yeah, it would be annoying to like take the train, go to the casino, and like lose a couple of buy-ins for 1 or 2 hours and then cannot rebuy. Just bought the left one. All streets probably, yeah, and maybe 8s as well. So he just fold. Let's check against recreational my ace of hearts. Maybe the bet would be more better. Okay. Not sure against him. So this recreational from Canada having 600 big blinds on 500 PLO right now. So I believe we could see him on the higher stakes as well. This is, I think, is too loose. Even he is so wide. Check probably close to the full range, and this hand would be in check calling. So just check call it again. Maybe with nuts flush draw I can potentially even check raise. And I would fold this river. Like sometimes we lose even for the bluffs, like 8s or 9s. So this is not a big. And we have blocking hearts and other stuff, so we don't have the best possible blockers. And the aces would be fold as well against spot without any backup. So let's see. Another aces, and I would probably just peel them. In 200 big blinds deep. Oh, maybe 9-5 is not too bad to 3-bet. With 9-4 I would. But I would peel it for sure. So here again, we can bet, but we mostly want to check our range. Now I would try to check raise the turn against Ron B. And the river I would check. Too many showdown with our aces here. So lose to the straight. So he checks all through. Yes, paper money. I think you only can withdraw 4,000 kron for Dancourt. Not sure about Visa, maybe 10.55. Okay, so there is not a lot of freedom. I'm gonna message a friend and ask, he might know. Thank you, Andreas. So yes, this is. Oh man. So like, but paper money is the way in casino. You also get paid in paper money. Okay, so like if you are kind of rec player in Copenhagen Casino, so you should have enough amount of paper money, cash money. Is it correct? Is it correct? Okay, we have aces and aces. This is easy peasy, and this one not so easy against MP. Let's start with the check. The turn is interesting one. I don't know, but I still want to check this. And easy show here. Okay, so this is a good situation for us. Drawing that. So he bets the turn, river the blank. They don't have kind of the best blockers. And it's so tough for him to be empty here. Daniel Dow. Like, we are blocking the main draws on the turn with our spades. I think I would be even more happy to call this with a queen. So he checks back and bet twice. So I'm not sure about that one. It would be nice to check that on the machine. So here would be, yeah, we can probably go for three streets call down. Let's see. Oh, dicey turn. Not the best, but he's quite aggressive. I would just go with this. Okay. Let's go twice. Yeah, I think that aces where we fold on the river kinda not the best blocker to call. Like, he wouldn't value bet ace king there, I believe, for sure. Let's bet this one. And here we have the nuts somehow. So when we kind of block in the main, he insta call. The main draws on the turn with our flush draw. So like, if we would have a flush draw, I would potentially, like the flush draw from the flop, I would potentially call this. But that one looks not the greatest one. The question, do we need to put the turn? Maybe, but we also need to check some reasonable hands. And this one would be just a fold. $5K is 100 big blinds, so I assume you would want more than 3 buy-in, especially because it's possible to buy in with 1000 big blinds. Yeah, probably. Is the 50-50 the highest limit would be for the cash PLO, Andreas, or it could be higher? So here's the interesting one. He opens small blind, checks the flop. I bet small. He check raise me, and bets spots as well. So I don't know. Let's check. Yeah, he's kinda over the line, but I think we have enough. I was considered to just show on the turn to him. This is probably 3-bet. At Copenhagen, 50-50 buy-in is 3,000, 50,000, pretty crazy. Do you have, like, how to say, do you? It is still a lot of straddles, I believe, could be possible there. So this one I would fold my checks. Do you overcall with the limbs, and what percent? It's hard to say. I decided to 3-bet the shorty, and I think this is not a GTO, but he's too wide. Let's go. It is tough for me to say the percent of the call overcall with against limbs, but I just choosing the hands which are playing pretty good in multi-ways, and I don't like to face this the 3-bet. The 3-bet. Do you? Oh yeah. Mm. $100 is also running. It's 50-50, 100. Okay, thank you, Andreas. So I need to find the paper money. It is also pretty fun because in banks the people don't really understand why you can have some from which place you can have so many cash just on the hands. I was remember that I had around 15,000 kronas, and I decided to put them to my account in the bank, and like the workers from the bank was so surprised and asked me where I got so many money. It was a funny story. He was considering me like a criminal person. I believe. So I would check this low flush. Dust Devil is very annoying. But Navi recognize it, so let's use our notes on him. He's also on PLO 6 card pool. Ah, okay, so you know him better. So is he also going crazy on 6 cards as well? Okay, we have easy call here. Oh, interesting flop. Yes, most high stakes PLO games offline has straddle in Denmark. Okay. I think we have to peel this one. And this is just go. It would be hard to fold. 5-4 actually. Oh, let's see. Oh, wow, he flopped top 2 plus flush draw. Amazing. Oh man. This is tough. I don't know. Maybe it was a bad decision on the turn. So meanwhile I play in 500. We go all in on the turn and just chop it up. So that one was tough. And here he pots the river. So he ripping just, straight. Don't have any blocker to the straight. So I would fold this without any blocker. And call with at least one. At least one. So I don't know with the 2 pair. So yeah, I think tough one. You can withdraw 50k each day in iTeam during opening hours. Yeah, something like this. Like it. I just don't really like to have a lot of cash like at home. So probably if I win something, I would need to use it on the shops. So yes, that hand was pretty. Ace 5. Yeah, probably had to go there. I think it was mistake. So this is probably call. We need a little bit higher. I wouldn't fold this king. Just checks. Let's raise this. Check turn. So here we're against the same player. He checks back the flop. Interesting one. Really interesting one. Yes, I will just call now. No, he's actually more in line in 6 cards, is my experience. Okay. So maybe he just missed 2 cards in these games. Let's spot this. Yeah, unfortunately, we have give ups this one. Easy squeeze. Against 4, but this is actually interesting one. Okay, now we will go with this. And the flop, I think. With 2 backdoor flush draws, I would maybe go small, but with 1, I will just pot and go. Easy fold on the left. Okay, so he has a set. Seti. So he don't want twice. He don't want. This was mistake for you, my friend, because you need take twice or you will lose. Yeah, look standard call on the turn here, and I will check this river. Okay, we have hand in 500. Unfortunately, the recreational don't want to play this hand. So let's hope that other two players would be happy to give action. Nope. Okay. So let's switch back. Oh, this is close, but I don't really want to play on the small blind. So this is fold, and this is probably 3-bet, especially with high rake, I think. Maybe in a lower rake environment we can call. Dicey flop. Do I bet full range here? Probably not. And now we can just pause the river. KTO blockers on the left one. KTO future blockers, I would say. KTO future blockers. So this one actually probably call this rundown. The solver likes a lot, even with triple suit. Yeah, now you understand why. I would continue probably. Just too many going on here. Against check raise would be not unpleasant, but still. Okay, the river is safe. If blocking 3 clubs, yeah, it is easy call. And losing to the flush. So here we bet face the raise. Actually, we'll just raise it. %. Okay. Like race isn't bad. Just if the players playing too straightforward, so and we always giving them like sets. So call would be better and fold on the blankish. Which is kind of true to that situation, so it's so the raise couldn't be bad, but the most benefits of raise that he has check raise folds. So here we flop everything. Let's still try to check raise him. Nope, check raises. Straight. Okay. Yeah, this is too weak. Too weak. Just want to check what's going on 888. I believe they have some 500 with 505 card action. This queen is close, so it's bad this time. I think it's kinda a mix. And so this is one of flops, I believe, where we can have pot lead. And this hand's playing good in this. Lion. So let's go. I won another crazy against active player on other stable. Oh, we won this one, cool. Go play Mario. Go play Mario. Thank you for follow. Thank you very much. Cool nickname and welcome to the team. I am really appreciate it. Go play Mario. Do you like Mario games? Okay, I have some heads up. I need to close this one. Go play Mario. Let's check. I think this is a call. Okay, probably just check raise. Yeah, don't see any better solutions. Okay, so we are ahead. 10 is good. Okay, so I finally closed. Heads up. It was tough to commentate with heads up, yeah. Just heads up is so focusing game. Okay, so we've won a couple of spots, pretty cool. We have around 30 minutes more. So this one is close. Looks like passive big blind. Let's try to use this. Active small blind, by the way, but mostly calling. And yeah, let's bet button set. This is probably 3-bet. So against recreational, I would probably just continue to bet this. So against 4-bet, I'm not sure against this one. With 7 would be a call. Without, I don't know. And this board, we shouldn't see bet full range. Maybe just with the small sizing we could. So let's go with the small and don't cap our range. Kinda easier to play. So too many backdoor stuff to bet fold this one. Let's check it. Not the best turn. I think we can just fold this. Too weak with check suit. I would peel on the left one. And this is to the mark as well. With two shorties, I think I would fold this low. Run down. This playing pretty well against big stacks. Like in deep stakes, yeah. This is okay to peel on bottom. Yeah, we are such deep with him. Interesting one. Yeah, just fold on the left side, nothing to the nuts. So he bets, check, let's try. Dicey one. Dicey one. But I would go with my two pair here. Okay, work this time. KTO in the life. And this one would be a fold, unfortunately, but just a fold. Aces, and yeah, so we were in pretty bad shape. Go play Mario. Welcome to the chat. I loved the old Mario games. Yes, man, it was amazing. It's still amazing, yeah. Got my first Mario game in the early 1919s. Wow, man. Cool one on the NEC. But my favorite Mario game was Mario Kart or Mario Party. How old are you, my friend, if you got the first Mario? I believe you was a child, so you're kinda over 40 probably, if I am correct, because I am from 1989. Yeah, and I used to play Mario like mostly when I was around between 7 and 10 years old, I think. And like, I actually I really yeah, like even when I hear in the sounds, pew 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 pew, it sounds something amazing for me. Pew 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 pew. Always, yeah, cool stuff. Very cool stuff. And I actually was pretty I was very surprised how good was for me, on my opinion, the movie about Mario. It was like I saw the first part with the kids, and it was pretty good. I was so enjoys it. Just call in 100 big blinds deep, and yeah. Let's see. I wouldn't turn this into a bluff. You don't need to do this. Yeah, Mario Kart is cool as well. My kids have Nintendo, this game box, and I think we actually still don't have this on the at home, but we have played it on Legoland. This is like let's say fun, like one of the famous fun parks, I believe, not only in Denmark, maybe in all the world. So they have the place where you can play this Nintendo and Mario Kart as well. So yeah, Mario, this is how to say, like when I hear Mario, this is kind of the sounds of from the childhood, as well as like Crash and Bash, Crash and Bash. I don't know, Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. So I got him on the river here. And against this one, let's raise. Because if he has a jack, he probably can just go all money by himself, but it could be some dangerous turns. Let's give him a pressure. Let's go. Okay, so our 500 is finished at this moment. So let's see. Oh, okay. So we will jump to 1k. I think this bet is okish. On the right one. And let's place these checks. Easy fold. Yep. I'm born in 1987, so getting old. I understand you, my friend. I understand you. I understand you, my friend. So, have you got your first Mario when you was 3 years old? This is really cool. Let's lead into him. This is not KTO. Maybe KTO, but maybe by small sizing. And I would just put the river. Don't think He would have 6-7 for sure, but he can fold this. My wife told me that in nowadays when you start explain your age and starting with 1, so you are already like a dinosaur. So yeah, getting old. This is just pot call, and this 8s, I believe. Yeah, too weak, especially with shorty on the small blind. Where are you from? Go play Mario. And I have played the Mario firstly. How it calls? We called that how to say PlayStation, not PlayStation, Game Box. I don't know how it's right. 8 bits, and it was the name like Dandy. Sounds like Dandy, I believe. So it was the first thing. The first place where I played. So here we have top set. I would continue. Oh man, I won somehow this in 1k. So he calls me on the turn as well, and weird one. I would continue betting. Maybe this is not right, but looks like I am ahead. So it's almost like it's so hard for him to hold king jack, and 8-9 he would raise much more early, in my opinion. So Bombi, Schmombi, we are here. Let's limp. I decided to crazy. Sometimes we can to do this. And what are your? Oh man! Oh man! Is it called here? What? What's the rivers? He's really capable to go all in here. Let's give him opportunity for it. Like not all in, just probably he would leave something behind. Okay, so we have around 20 minutes more. Okay, this is amazing flop. Yeah, again, I think we can play this just by 1/3. Let's do it. And okay. I am from Norway, so not too far away where you live. Oh, really cool. I really like Norway. Always feeling great when go there to the holidays. It's something, how to say, something special about silence in Norway for me. I don't know, like, I think if I want to be in silence, I would choose the Norway for a couple of days. It's not, yeah, like, the nature is so great, for sure. It's unbelievable. But I don't know, this silence. I remember we going back from ski holidays, like, and we started to drive around I don't know, maybe 6 or around 6 a.m. and I think that for first 2 hours we haven't seen any car at the road, so it was something something unbelievable. This looks strong. Just call. I don't want to go in 300 big blinds deep. Now I won't. I think just pot the turn. This is the play. You heard about Dylan Wiesman? No, Johnny, I haven't heard about him. Do you ever reg battle or reg is too high for stakes you play? I think I wouldn't consider really to reg battle on the GG. Oh, pretty beautiful river. I had I wouldn't say it was like a battles. I had how to say it. Here we have top set. I have learned the heads up PLO a little bit in the last year and still playing it sometimes. And it's quite hard to learn this game without reg battles. So I had some experience in this format. In heads up, about 6 max. It's like it wasn't like a lot of hands, and I think this is like a really good stuff on the coin poker, yeah, when they had this rake free environment for the world championship. So I don't know, would I be good? Would I be good on this 2K? Probably not, because it was just the best of the best. But it would be interesting. It would be interesting to check. Like from Denmark, I cannot do it at this moment, but maybe in the future we would have this opportunity. And like on other sides, it's kinda not really the key to reg battle, just to be better in the game. I would say it's not about money. On the GG it can be possible because you can get the place on the table, so this is useful stuff. So yeah, like it's not like about money, but you can learn a lot and improve a lot against Rex, because they would press you to the weakest your places in the game. And it is also useful, like if you are considered to start the tables. Yes, I have to call this one. Just queens. Okay. But how to say it? It's always when you have these reg battles, it's always different feelings inside. So like this is really challenge and high level thinking process. Like, this is really mental sport most of the times. So like you are kinda need to be focused as best as you can. Yeah. So here we are playing against Recreational. We isolate him, flopped pretty strong. Interesting turn. Can we fold the king from him? I would check back and maybe even call the river potential. I don't know. Looks weird with our blockers. Yeah, but he is so wide, so like he just 85%. Like, yeah, so this is KTO call, but if you're against KTO player, could be good sometimes. So here he bets really, really small. I think we can. It's like around 1/4, yeah. And on this table I isolate shorty. Okay, so we have around 15 minutes more. Let's play our best. Okay, so hits the 9. Now we have to fold. Check back looks okay. And fold. So I would say I don't miss something special on the reg tables today. I think especially in this time during the day there are not so many tables. Let's limp. Like this hand looks like it is for you, Johnny. Like this hand is playing pretty well in multi-way. And I don't want to raise this and be punished by blinds, especially the small blind. He can just raise me really, really wide. And here I will put the rest. I think this is all in. No, nothing to talk about here. This one is close actually with threes. I would fold. I think we need a little bit higher. Left one like nuts on the flop. So let's see this. I 3-bet against shorty. 5 isn't enough on this board without anything special, just backdoor flush draw. So he checks. Okay. Turn looks checks again. I think we kinda. I want to value bet this more without club. Don't really want to check call this hand without club, so let's try to get value. This one fold because too short is, even though it's pretty close with full stacks, but with short is easy. Easy. So we have here. Here we have also a spot. I decided to bet fold this. Even with nuts backdoor flush draw. Like too many good blockers. And yeah, we missed now a backdoor nuts flush draw, but that's mostly it. Pretty bad flop for us on the left one, so Just check back. Even via less than SPR1. Just checking and hope to get to the showdown always. This is the plan. Okay, now we have 2 pair, and if he checks, it would be interesting one because he would bet most of his flushes on this river. The right one I will just call, and I will try to get some value. Probably losing maybe to ace 10, and that's it. So the right one is interesting. Just call on the turn. Don't see the reason to raise. So let's see the river. And we will decide there. So we're blocking 6, 9, 9-6 we're blocking. And that's it. Okay, easy check back. Don't see the value, don't need to bluff. Probably we can value bet this. I don't think so. I think we can fold this ace suit on the right. So here we flopped top 2. Actually, we saw on the previous streams these solutions in the solver, and if like the small blind don't have leading range, we kinda can check full range on the button here. And if he has, even though we don't see bet top 2 without relevant support. So just call on the turn, and it will be probably fold the river. Without spade, I wouldn't bluff this. Don't see the reason, so check. This is a too loose peel on the small blind, I would say. Have strong kings on the left one. Actually, the tables are not so great on this Russian cash today. Like many wrecks and quite aggressive one. It was just a few like really crazy recreations on the beginning, but nothing special after. Yes, this is tough. But I wouldn't fold this. Yep. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Sometimes you need to lose. Okay, so how many we have? I think we are pretty close to the end for today's stream. So let's close the tables and check the graph. Okay, we have 33%. Not bad, not bad. 50 both. And meanwhile we have the nuts here. So let's just pause the turn. And let's start to close the tables. So we have Bombi. I wouldn't value bet this on the river. Even with flush blocker. I think we could probably value bet just flushes. So this would be a fold, and yeah. So I would, yeah, like as usual, I would firstly look to the PokerCraft, and then I will check the hold the manager, because we can see without like with rake result, so I don't need to make the mess in my head. So who is one here? Queen 10. We have like, yeah, so this is the last table. So yeah, I have played just for just three tables. We have played 1,500 hands for today. So yeah, we are close to 10,000 hands in our challenge. So let's open the hold the manager as well. So yeah, we leave this one. So let's check the where it is. Just a moment, I would switch to, yeah, it would be better view here. And so this is today's graph. We're still running pretty hot over EV. Like today we are going, how many it is? 4 buy-ins over. Yeah. And in general, we will look this in the holder manager. In general, we are over EV quite a bit during this between 9 or 10,000 hands. So let's check this in the holder manager. Just a moment. I would check it and show you as well. So let's see. This is today's, yeah. I have played 1,500 hands around, like. And actually it is interesting because why we are so low in the EV compared to these tables. Pretty strange. Looks like different. No, actually it because rake probably, yeah. Like this is the rake, yeah. Rake impact. So yeah, if we will look here, how rake is important. I would switch to the money, it would be easy to see. So on the EV we are kinda 400 on the pokercraft, but in reality we just like close to the break even. So this is pretty reasonable. Before I calculate like one buy-in on 200 Russian cash for each 700 hands. So yeah, pretty close numbers. So let's see for the whole challenge for a moment. So this is for the whole of challenge. Yeah, I think probably I need to maybe add the information what is the EV because we run pretty over the EV at this moment. So yeah, we have played 8,800 hands. Actually, I was thinking that it should be a little bit more, but anyway, something like this. And we are kinda plus 3,200. Like on green line and around how many it is? Like around 1,100 in EV. So still it looks okay. So let's continue to play this challenge. And let's switch the numbers to the... But actually it's not all, I believe. Like we should have a little bit more hands. Can I find them? Like we have played today a little bit more hands. So pretty weird why we don't have them here. Just a moment, want to find. Maybe I made something wrong. So yeah, I think this is more correct. Probably. Sounds like this, maybe. Maybe I just missed one day before. Okay, so here we are. We have close to the 10,000 hands, which is, yeah, more close. Mr. Bear, thank you. Yeah, we would continue. Just need to play around 210,000 hands more. So I think I would change the number of the stream. So thank you everybody for watching. I will be back tomorrow. The same place, the same time, and probably the same stakes. Yeah, so here we have, how many we have? Like around 10,000 hands on this graph. So I would check better about the hands. I believe missed something, but I would find out it. So thank you for watching me. See you. Have a nice day, everybody.